Hi, welcome back. On this video here, we're going to do a little refactoring first, a little turning these queries into functions because it's still not right. We did this right here the first time and it turned out great, right? So we put it in the back in the functions file here. So let's do that with this one here also. We need to start getting into the habit of putting everything into functions. So let's go ahead and take this out of here. I actually am going to use a feature here that you probably have not seen yet. And let's just click here and we're going to split it in half. I'm going to put a file here and it's going to be here on the right side. Well, this is for the people that are using this code editor, by the way. So if you're not using this code editor, don't worry about it. And I'm just going to use this working file C a lot better than using the one in the bottom there. For some reason, because I'm not so used to using this editor, that's why you probably see me looking right here. But anyway, everything is up here and everything's closed here. So as you can see there, let's go to the login update here and let's take this out of here. All right, let's take it out. Let's just actually take it out with that PHP tag that we need. There we go. All right, let's make this a little bigger. Remember, this is functions actually. No, right here. Let's just bring it down to the right hand panel right here. I just dragged it in down, and we're gonna call this function. This function is actually responsible for updating. All right, so this is the update function. So let's just do it. All right, just making sure the tags are correctly. That's why I click on it. That way I can see this underlined little line there. And I'm just gonna put some space here, and we don't actually need that tag, by the way. I thought we didn't have it here, but we do. All right, and we don't need this ifs submit. We don't need that. So let's go back to this and let's just leave it here. All right, let's just leave it here. And what we're gonna be putting here, let's just leave everything here. We don't need it. What we're gonna be putting here is the function. All right, so we're gonna leave the if set here, and we're gonna call the function when the form is submitted. So let's first make this function here because we haven't made it. Let's wrap this whole thing into a function. So we're gonna call this function update um, table. All right, update table. Let's wrap it up. So now every time we want to access all this content here, we're just gonna call this function. Let's go back to the right panel, to the left panel, and let's just put all that information there here. And let's see if the function works. As a matter of fact, we have to bring the global connection, this one here, we have to also take it to this function right here. So make sure that's there. All right, okay, perfect. So let's go to this file here, login underscore update, and let's try it. 7, and let's call it the IP man, and let's just say some bogus password here. Update, and it looks like it worked. Let's check it out. 7, and it worked. All right, so we were able to refactor. I'm not gonna make this video too long. All right, so let's go ahead on the next one, and let's finally, I think we don't have to do anything else here. Let's finally go ahead and start deleting stuff from our database. All right, so anyway, see you in the next video. Take care.